Hey, Steve Gamache here with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. And what we have this time is the Kohetsu AS or Aogami Super Western Honesuki 150mm knife. So this knife style is for breaking down poultry. It's got a fairly stiff blade that's pretty standard. And then the tip has, it's actually pretty thin at the tip as well, but the tip's got that pointed end. So you can get inside of joints and things like that. So this is kind of a specialty knife, but it works very, very well. A lot of these traditionally are single bevel, right hand or left hand dedicated. This is a double bevel knife, so usable by either left or righties. So as a lefty, I appreciate that. The core steel on this is a 3-layer construction. So the core steel is Aogami, or what's known as Aogami Blue Paper Super. It's a reactive high carbon steel. Heat treat on that's about 64, so they take it pretty high. So this will stay sharp a really long time. It's going to be a little bit less forgiving with the high heat treat, but it'll stay sharp a long time. The construction has soft stainless cladding on either side of that core steel. So you got stainless over reactive high carbon steel. The handle is, or I should say, let's back up here a little bit. Weight and dimension should be pretty similar from knife to knife because of the way these are made. But this one's about 148 grams or 5.2 ounces. And then the handle's a Western handle with a full tang. So that adds weight to the handle. You've got 3 stainless rivets on it. They've got a nice integrated bolster. That's very well done, just nice and smooth right from the handle into the blade. The handle's material is mahogany. And again, it's just kind of a good feel, about the right size for this. The edge length on this is about 146 millimeters from the tip to the back of the heel, or about 5 3/4 inches, and the overall length is about a little over 260 millimeters, or 10.3 inches. Height on this is about 38 millimeters at the back, and you don't really use these on the board too much. You could, but there's your kind of clearance there if you wanted to do that. Balance point, as you might guess, is going to be a little bit further back. So the balance point on this is just about at that first rivet, maybe slightly in front of that, but that's okay. Again, it's usually an in-hand style knife. Let's look at the beauty shot here. So you can see you've got some embossed kanji on the right side of the blade. You've got a vertical finish on it. If you look carefully, you'll see the cladding line right there. It's a little hard to tell, but it's definitely there. It's hard to show that. But there's a cladding line there, so this is the right side of the blade. Again, you got some embossed kanji. Here's the left side of the blade. And that's probably a little easier to show the cladding line right there. And as you use the knife, of course, that Aogami Super will start to take on a patina. Typically with poultry, it might turn a little blue, kind of a nice bluish color. Poultry tends to be cool for patina. You probably won't use it on the board a whole lot, but we'll take a look at it. So fit and finish is nice on this. I would say out of the box edge on this. This out of the box edge was not that great. It's kind of an anomaly. Normally these are really sharp. Like I've got the wah handled version of this. It was really sharp. This one I think had a burr on it, so it wasn't all that sharp. I went ahead and just kind of tweaked it a little bit on a couple of strops, and it seemed to pull up pretty good. So again, this one's a little bit of an anomaly, but nice fit and finish on it. It's got a little bit of polish and relief to the corners of the spine. Same thing with the choil. So it's fit and finish is quite nice on these. If you do use it on the board, you'll see what the edge profile looks like. You can use this for a variety of tasks, of course, depending on how you like to use your knives. So just in case you want to use it on the board, that's kind of what it looks like. But it's as you kind of saw before, it's thin at the tip. You can kind of see I got basically about 2 millimeters thick all the way down on the spine. So about 2 millimeters all the way down. You get this corner tip here, kind of reverse sword tip there. And then it's pretty thin there, and it's actually pretty thin right. My blade camera to focus here. It's pretty thin right there at the edge, so performance should be pretty good on this. This will be a great knife, again, for the intended task, which is breaking down poultry, but some people use them as a little bit more of a versatile type knife. So this is just a well-crafted product. This is the Kohetsu Aogami Super Western Honesuki 150mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.